Beauties and Fineyies, welcome back to my channel. I am Ronikajanell, and we have Cam here, which is Slick Fresh. He has his on YouTube as well. It will be in the description box so you guys can check that out. But let's get right into this video. Okay, so today you guys, we're going to be answering questions, relationship questions, true answers. We're not going to sugarcoat or do none of that.
None of that. Straight to the point.
So I have wrote everything, all the questions that people have told me to ask, and they want our answers and all that stuff in this notebook. So the first question is, define cheating, Cam.
Define cheating. Cheating is when you have relations outside of your relationship, right? That is.
Okay, that's what he thinks. Cheating, like, to me, is when you have relations outside of your relationship. Also, cheating can be texting other females, flirting with other females. He missed the nice over here.
Nah, it ain't even like that. Like, I'm saying, like, as far as, like, you could be friends with motherfuckers and stuff. Excuse my language. But you could be friends with people and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, you can't. Like, you know what you can't do if you in a relationship, and what can get you in a like if you, what can get you in trouble as far as like you can't be like talking about sliding or whatever like that. But some people be having the juice and everything, like, and I ain't got the juice like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying,
like that, you don't, so don't even try.
I'm not even saying it, like, I'm just saying, like, some people move different type of ways. That's what I'm saying, like.
Okay, and this was one that a lot of people asked: does social media matter in a relationship?
You asking me first, or you gonna answer first?
I asked you first, and then I answered. Okay. Well, does social media matters in a relationship? I feel like at a certain part of a relationship, yes. Like, if I love to be shown off, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's nice to, you know, post me every now and then on your Facebook, on your Facebook and stuff like that, so people will know, okay, he's in this committed relationship. You know, he doing what he got to do. He posted his girl, boom. But even though it's females out there who like to mess up happy homes, still I like to be flaunting around with my man and all that stuff. So, yes, I do feel like social media is, you know, could be a nice thing in a relationship. It can build up a lot of confidence and all of that.
Yeah, but at the same time, social media is not everything. Like, it is something that's very great as far as, like, yeah, you get to show your thing off, and, like, when you supporting your girl and everything, but at the same time, like, it's not everything. Like, you can't base your, like, some people like to go.
Everything we said doesn't matter.
It does. Okay, looking Oprah looking, but no, but for real though, it don't even matter though, like, because at the end of the day, that doesn't define what happens inside of your home and everything like that. And some people like to take their problems and put it actually on social media.
I hate that.
And that's the wrong way to do it. Everything should be, you know, like, it sounds cliche, but roses and bubbles, because, you know, what happens at home and everything should be your private life, and y'all should just come up together.
Well, I was thinking, like, more like posting pictures and stuff. Yeah, that's not anything. But for us, like, making statuses about your relationship on social media, letting everybody know what's going on in your life, for us, that, no.
And then at the same time, some people act single, you know what I mean, on the thing. Like, it depends on how you move at the same time.
Yeah,
like, like, you don't have to, because you don't have to necessarily, some people just not, like, open like that, like, but at the same time, like, some people not open because they might be hiding something. So.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so another question was, how long should you wait to have sex?
Bust it wide open.
I feel like you should.
First day.
Really?
First day.
Yeah, see, y'all, he tried it on the first night, but
it's just really.
I feel like you should get to know the person more.
Yeah,
I feel like you should get to know the person more, like, before you open your legs and decide to have sex with them, because I feel like when you have sex with a person, it's a spiritual thing as well. You know what I'm saying? So don't just be out here opening y'all legs, ladies.
And stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's how us women catch deeper feelings for us guys as well. So,
hey, some of these, some everybody dogs. So, like, it don't even matter. Like, at the end of the day, women could, just like some dudes might be spiritual and all emotional and all in touch and stuff like that. But but I'm just saying though, like, what was the question again?
And the second question. You didn't. How long should you wait to have sex?
But yeah, like that was.
How long would you?
It don't even matter. You just gotta.
I would say like 6 months. It's
like this. This is like this, like an ocean. You know what I mean? You just gotta go with the motion of the ocean type.
So
thing.
how long?
Because every woman is different.
Direct
and everything.
answer.
Huh?
How long do you think?
I think. It just I think when this is the thing though. This is 100 though.
He dragging the question.
I'm not dragging the question. This is straight up. It's like when you go for it, right? And you go for it, and let's just say you don't get it. You're going to be like, dang, man, that might make you want it more. So then maybe now you like, dang, this girl might have something going for her and might be the one for me because she ain't hard to get.
Back to the question. How long should you wait to have sex?
You trying to, because everybody different though. And I think that the way it happens, because everybody going to test the ocean. Because I'm telling you, even dudes and sometimes even females going for that one night. You feel me? So
Right.
So what I'm saying is, it just depends, and I feel like when soon something happened and everything, and you might be head over heels for somebody, and then you get it on the first night, and you just like, ain't gonna call it no more, and it is just like, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because so I feel like just how it happened and how each of those people are mentally, you know what I mean, and how they gradually let it happen, it could be something possibly, but. That wasn't the question, though.
Next question is, how important should honesty be in a relationship? And would you lie to your significant other to protect their feelings? I went first last time, though. How important should honesty be in a relationship? And would you lie to your significant other to protect their feelings?
No. See, at the end of the day, it was a learning point. So if I was younger, I would have been like, yeah, because you know what I mean? You grow and everything, but then as I got older, to the point that I got now, I'm speaking. To the point that I got now, it's always good to be honest, because if you not honest in any way and you claim to be like a real person, and you claim to be like the realest and all this other stuff, man, then therefore you gotta let it come as is, you know what I mean? You gotta tell it like it is. It gotta be 100. Even if it hurt their feelings, if you did it just like the questions before, if you cheated, if you did all, it gotta be 100. And I think, therefore, you end up in a better situation sometimes because a lot of women respect honesty regardless of what it is. You feel me? But sometimes you gotta, it could be a 50-50 chance. I always tell people, it could be 50-50 either way. If you tell the truth, you might still be with that person or you break up. Or if you be dishonest, you might still be with that person or break up. So, shit, you just got to take your chances. But in all honesty is 100. That's real. That's 1,000.
I feel like honesty, with no honesty in a relationship, it will fall apart. If you not honest, I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I need honesty. I need somebody who gonna tell it like it is even when it hurt. Because I know I can trust you. I know that you gonna tell the truth even when it hurt me. I'd rather be hurt about it than you lie and cover it up and continue to lie on top of lie, and then when I find out, I'm hurt even more. So honesty is a big thing in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And you should be honest with your partner. So, and I would not lie to protect my significant other feelings. I'm gonna just be straightforward, because at the end of the day, if you lie to protect their feelings, and when they find out, they still gonna be hurt. So you might as well tell the truth right then and there instead of digging a deeper hole. In a relationship, if you were unsatisfied, would you cheat?
If you were unsatisfied,
so if you're not satisfied in your relationship, would you cheat?
No. That's a crazy question though, because at the end of the day, some people be pushed to a point where they do that, but I don't think that it's a right thing, because at the end of the day, it's you should be able to work things out. You should be able to work things out, and truthfully, if you pursuing a relationship you should be like looking for something more. Like, I don't know. Once you actually get to a certain point in a certain age, you should be looking for like a actual relationship that actually lasts. So then, therefore, if something like that were to occur, you work through it.
Okay, my answer to the question is, if I'm unsatisfied, I will let that person know that I'm in a relationship with, like, well, you need to work on these things or get better at this. And if that doesn't work, then we shouldn't be together. Like, if you can't satisfy my needs as a woman and I can't satisfy your needs as an individual, period, then what's the point? But it all start off with trying to satisfy each other first. Talk about what needs to be worked on.
Exactly.
Don't just go out, he ain't making me happy, I ain't getting what I want, let me go cheat. No, baby. Communication is the key in a successful relationship. But the next question is, if you could have sex on the side and be guaranteed not to be caught, would you cheat? Would you still cheat? Would you do it? Would you cheat? My answer to that is no. No, I will not cheat. No, I am not a cheater. And it's just like, what's the point of cheating when you happy where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people out here that cheat, and I don't get why.
It's kind of, it's like almost, you know, it take effort to, like, you know what I'm saying? It take effort to cheat, for sure.
Yeah, it's like a side job.
Like, hell yeah, you gotta go through too much to go ahead and, like, try to work around it. You feel me? Like,
so if you could have sex with, on the side and not get caught,
I just gave my answer. Like, no, because it takes too much effort to, you know what I'm saying?
If your significant other not ready for a baby, would you trap him or her? Okay.
Yeah, Ronika.
Yeah, he trapped me. I'm just saying. But no, I would wait for my significant other to be ready, because when you force things on a person, that can ruin your relationship as well.
And it's a personal
Be patient.
It's definitely a decision that you got to make together.
Yeah.
And
just can't be busting it open and
regardless
trapping.
And I think, you know, regardless as long as you guys have a personal understanding and y'all feel that y'all gonna make it together and everything, and y'all decide to have a baby, then to each his own. There's nothing wrong with having. It's not a certain age that, you know, it's not okay to have a baby, unless you, like, you know, I'm just saying under 18 maybe, but it still happens. So to each his own, you know. But I think you can still prevail, and I think you can still raise good individuals.
Just don't trap your significant other because you think that they gonna stay with you because if I have a baby by him or if I have a baby by her, she mine, like she ain't going nowhere.
It's a decision you make together.
It's a decision that you should make together. Don't do that. That will ruin y'all relationship that y'all once built. So don't do that. Do you feel like it's okay for your significant other to have a girl best friend or a boy best friend?
It's close to this, man. Like, and it's on some 100 stuff. Like, I feel like if you have a real best friend, like, I don't know, everybody have a different story of who their best friend is, but some people use their best friend and sling it around everywhere. But, like, I think best friend, truthfully, is like it was always a friend. And I think sometimes when you are friends with somebody, it grow to be maybe a relationship or something like that. But I'm saying, like, after that relationship, if it did grow to be that, it can't be a friendship after that, because then you already push it to that level. But a true best friend, if they gonna remain your best friend, you would never have any, like, physical contact or like, it will always be something that was always, like, mentally there, and, like, y'all was always cool and talked about a lot of things, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it wouldn't be like actual, you know.
Yeah, so with your answer, you accept that.
Yeah, so it's cool to have, like, even if a girl have a dude best friend, but it's boundaries, like, it's respecting.
That's the main question. Like, if I had a best friend that was a boy.
Come on, bro. Like, we already, of course, I got best friends, you got best friends and everything, so it's already a common thing amongst us. But I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, in general, like, I think it should be an understanding. As long as it's a true understanding, it's not like something like you hiding and you like, oh, that's my best friend, but you over there plowing. Like, you know what I mean?
So what do you guys think about all these questions that we are asking? Hit them comments up, and we want to know y'all answers to the questions as well. And I want you guys to interact with me more. So
and it's 100, and it's more questions that y'all could bring towards us. Like, it's just...
Yeah, you can always message me more questions on Snapchat, on YouTube, anything that you guys want to know from my perspective, you can message me. And how I feel... I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
You good? And it's like, it's just being 100. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, people don't get out here and answer these questions and everything like that. But at the same time, like, we sitting here, I don't know what she gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
She, you know, we came up with some questions. Some people came up with some questions. But at the same time, like, it's all 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so my answer to that question is, yes, I feel like it's okay for my significant other to have a girl best friend, because before it was me, you know, they had a relationship. They had a friendship. So why, when I come in the door, you know, everything has to stop? I feel like you shouldn't ruin what was there before it. Long as y'all ain't got no, you know, sexual stuff going on the low, or y'all used to like each other and nothing like that, that is fine. So I approve my man having a girl best friend, but I'm his girl best friend first. So
and that don't mean pop up and be like, oh no, I'm best friend.
That's my
like,
yeah, because I know who his best friend is.
We know who best friends are. Well, but
yeah. So the next question is: do you think threesomes is okay in a relationship?
Threesome, it sound great, but it sound great. Like it sound good, but it just, I don't know. Like,
yes or no?
That's an in between. No, see, because look.
Give me your reason for an in between.
I'm about to give you an in between, because like me as a man, I'm like, that's always like a fantasy as a man. Like, and that's 100. Like, you be like, man, too. But at the same time, I love you, so we like. I'd be okay not having it like that. That was always, but like I feel like some people to a certain level, I feel like mental toughness. You know, some people could do that type of thing, but then at the same time, like, what if a girl like I think vice versa as well, because I'm thinking like a man when I'm thinking like, you know.
And that's what I want you to think. Like, I don't want you to think for the woman, because that's what I'm for.
Exactly, but that's just me mentally, like me as a person. Like, I think vice versa, as in like I know that that would be like something crazy.
So back to the end question: do you think that a threesome is okay in a relationship?
I'm still in between, because like me as a man, I'm saying like, okay, yeah, that'd be amazing, but no, it's not okay, because at the end of the day, like me as a man wanting that, but like at the same time, what if a girl? If I'm saying it's okay, and then a girl's idea of a threesome is like not two girls.
Right.
And then I'm just like, damn, why I want another dude here? Because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's truthfully gonna just be him, you. Like, I can't go. So therefore, I just try to think morally. You know what I mean?
That's hella funny. I feel like a threesome is not okay, and I used to joke about that, like, maybe let's have a threesome, but no, I am not sharing my man with no woman. If I'm gonna share my man with a woman, it's gonna be killing her. So I don't know. But I would not
killing her. Golly.
Yeah, I am not sharing my man with another woman. She cannot get a piece of what I got. No, because I feel like people think that sex is just sex. In my eyes, sex is more than just sex. When you open your legs to someone, it's just more than that. So I'm not finna let her.
No exception to it, but I just, like I said, when you think open, like, I'm not saying that it's people out here that do that.
Yeah, I know, like
Tia
and Tiny. Well, that's the rumor, but I don't know. But anyway,
but it, like some people to a certain level, and some people move to a certain type of way to where it's okay. Like, and they cool because they still a power couple. They can still move. Like,
no, I feel like it's not okay, because
to each his own.
Because first off, you catch feelings. Like, I don't care what nobody says.
Not at all.
So you telling me
I haven't done it, so I don't know. I'm just saying though, some people actually do it and they still
you
successful.
might, and that's the thing. He might not catch feelings, but the female that we have the threesome with might catch feelings. You never know. Us females have feelings, and we can't.
Or y'all might catch feelings for each other. Yeah.
No. The last question is: how do you build an empire as a couple, and what is an empire?
So, why you be coming?
You want me to go first?
No, it's cool.
Cause we've been going back and forth.
But an empire is just something that you like. It's not something that happens in a day. It's something that you work on. It's something that you build towards, and it takes two. And at the same time, you gotta. Me, like, personally, as a man, like, you gotta be willing to go ahead first and like be the all, like, what do you call it? The word I use is captain. You want to be the captain of everything, and you want to just
the Superman.
But you, I'm not saying like captain as in like you control everything. You kind of control things, but you don't control everything. It's also a democracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you work things out. And like, so an empire is just something that you want to build towards, and you uplifting each other, you trying to accomplish each other's goals to lead to the ultimate point of being successful in your own life. Yeah. You feel me? Like, so whatever job, like, I want you to be accomplished, as in like you doing what you doing, and and that's the thing. Some people get lost when you say an empire. Some people, it might just be one dude dominant, and let's just say stay-at-home mom, or she might not like, but stay-at-home mom is still a job, you feel me? But I'm just saying, like, some people might not put in the same amount of effort, you feel me, like, as other people. And I feel like it gotta be like you uplifting each other and you both accomplishing the goals that y'all set out for before y'all met each other. The things that you wanted to accomplish before.
Right. So
that's what it takes to build an empire.
Okay.
That's what it takes to build an empire, is accomplishing each other's goals. Like, so focusing on your own goal, but also your significant other goal. Because if your significant other does not accomplish her goals, then how far, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like, it's like, you know, like, it got to be like this.
Leveled.
But like, at the same time, everybody's accomplishment is not the same as everybody's you know.
That's true.
I'm just kind of rambling off, but it is 100 though, like. Because it's so much to say that builds an empire, but it truthfully just takes two.
Well, I should have said name three for you, but
my answer. Can I just say, I'm sorry, baby. Last thing I want to say.
He always do this.
Last thing I want to say though, but to sum all that up, it takes two to build an empire, and y'all have to be willing to work together through thick and thin, no matter what, ups and downs and disagreements and flaws and all that other stuff. And y'all gotta be willing to work, because you gotta understand that if you go to somebody else, you still gotta work through that same stuff that you just worked with somebody else. So you might as well work it out. And sometimes it can't be worked out, but the effort is everything. Yep. So to build an empire, it takes two.
Okay. My answer, that was a nice in-depth answer. My answer to the question is, I feel like an empire is something you started from the ground up together and worked so hard to get up there at the top with each other. Like, and in order to build a successful empire, like Cam said, you both have to be able to, his goals is my goals, my goals is his goals. You both have to level it out to achieve each other goals. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like without that, with just being selfish, I'm trying to accomplish what I want to do, and it's nothing about your significant other. That's not an empire. It won't be successful. A successful empire is, he want to do this. Let me make these moves to try to make this happen. She want to do this. Let me sacrifice a lot to make this happen. Mm-hmm. And we both achieving each other goals as one.
And sometimes they meet together as well. Sometimes they have the same goals, you know what I mean? Like, and do the same thing.
So in reality, what I'm basically trying to say is, you can't be selfish and try to build an empire with someone. You both have to make sacrifices. You both have to achieve y'all both each other goals. You just can't just be selfish like that. And another thing is you have to learn how to communicate, grind hard. It all have to level out. Like Cam said, one person can't be doing more than the next. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in the relationship have to make a sacrifice.
And accreditation, give somebody their credit.
Yeah, and be appreciate, show your appreciation and all of that. Like, you gotta be able to work stuff out when it's bad and when it's good. I feel like people think that an empire is just money, like, and you and your guy just, you know, got money. Like, no, that is not an empire in my eyes. An empire is something you built from the ground up, and you guys are both successful in what you both wanted to do in life. You know what I'm saying? And y'all both getting money, y'all grinding hard, and y'all successful. You know?
And the crazy thing is, a lot of success come with, like, success. Money come with success. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that comes with it.
You gotta grind.
You gotta work hard for it. It don't come out.
You gotta go for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say you want some money and everything, but half of these people can't even give you a short-term goal to get to a long-term goal. You know what I mean? It's a day-by-day thing.
Yep.
All day.
And yeah, you guys, and I really like doing these type of videos. So if you guys love these videos, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family as well. Also, if you guys have any questions, like I said before, that you guys want my perspective on, hit up my inbox. I will be happy to, you know, give you guys my response and stuff like that. And don't forget to check out Cam page if you're a sneakerhead and you love sneakers and things like that. I will have his information to his page in the box below in the description. And his YouTube is Slick Fresh. He wanna
Slick Fresh.
Yeah.
But no, what I wanted to say was, like, it's almost like, man, like, you gotta, like, if couples do this, man, like, you can make it a trend as well. You know what I'm saying? We can all be asking each other's questions and everything like that. Like, it's almost like it's like therapy for real. Like, you could be talking and everything, just be like, but it's all 100 at the end of the day. No fooling, no faking.
Yeah, and I'm so happy we did this video for real, because at first I was like, well, I don't see no videos like this on YouTube for real. But I'm happy that, you know,
I be trying to hit that.
You so rude.
My bad.
You about to get off my channel.
Ooh, that baby hurt, boy. That little fleet, boy. I swear to God.
But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. I love each and every one of you guys.
You got the Elvis Presley. That much. I'm going like slick.
We're going to try this again. Thank you for watching, you guys. I love each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you, Beauties and Fineyies, in my next video.
And y'all all appreciate it.